Hi everyone, welcome to my page, and today we are going to make this lovely and very easy to make Gulab Jamuns. We are going to start preparing the sugar syrup first, for which we are going to require 2 cups of water and 1.5 cups of sugar. To that we are going to add a quarter TSP of cardamom powder or LG powder, rose water, 1 cup rose water, a pinch of food color if you want, yellow or orange, and also some saffron strands. We're going to mix this well and put it on a boil. We don't want to get a thread consistency, but just enough till it starts coming to stick. Remember, we don't want thread consistency, we don't want thick. It has to be light but good enough to seep inside the Gulab Jamuns. So just when the sugar starts sticking, that's it, you know it's done. And now to prepare the dough, we are going to use 1 heaped cup of milk powder like you see, and I have used almond milk powder. It's very good and creamy. 1 heaped tablespoon of white flour, half TSP of baking powder, that is not heaped, leveled spoon of baking powder. Only the milk powder and the white flour are supposed to be heaped. We're going to be taking quarter TSP of cardamom powder, and 1 tablespoon of ghee, and 1 large egg, and we are going to bind this together. We are going to knead it just enough so that it binds. We are not going to knead it very hard, otherwise our gulab jamuns will come out very hard. So make sure you knead it just enough to bind it to be able to create small balls. As you can see, we have binded our dough. We have not binded it too hard. And now we'll put some oil in our hands, grease our hands with some oil, and make small desired balls, because these balls are going to double up when we fry them. So, but you're free to make them at your own size, but it's good if you make them small so that they will become big, like you saw in my video in the beginning. So now we're going to roll these gulab jamuns. Now we are going to fry our gulab jamuns on low heat. Your cue is, when you put a gulab jamun inside, it's supposed to swim back up. If it swims back up, you know the oil is already perfect for it. And in any course, during the course of frying them, you feel the heat is going too high, you can always reduce the heat or switch off the flame for a bit and then switch it on again, because frying gulab jamuns on high heat are going to burn them, make them hard, and they are not going to become fluffy and soft from the inside, so they are going to become very hard to chew as well. Maintaining the heat consistency is very, very important. You saw the first one is already swam up. You see all of them are still down. They're going to come one by one up, and you have to keep on rotating it for even frying. Be careful to rotate them slowly because they're still soft. Don't be too hard. Allow them to first swim up and then start rotating them. Otherwise, you are going to break them as well. So remember, Gulab Jamun is a very easy recipe but a very delicate one as well. So be careful. See how my Gulab Jamuns have come up to the surface and they're swimming? At this point now, then slowly you can start rotating the Gulab Jamuns once they all surface up. Once they reach your desired color, a golden brownish color, take them out and put them in your hot syrup. And now we are going to transfer this in hot syrup that is not on heat. Rotate it and cover the pan. After 15 minutes, we are going to pour this in our bowl. You can see how yummy the gulab jamun look. You need to keep them for at least an hour or two in the bowl so that it can soak all that syrup up nicely, so that when you take a bite and they're soft and juicy from inside. Now we are going to garnish this gulab jamuns with some elchi powder, some saffron, and some dry fruit powder. It can be grounded almonds or grounded pistachios, and some edible foil leaves. Couldn't wait for them to cool down. Trust me, guys,
These are literally the best Gulab Jamuns you will ever eat. You can thank me later. So good.